Yeah, hello. So as you can see, well, I'm basically gonna be playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. And, well, let's just get started then.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be starting with kind of the default physical appearance, but with my own custom backstory and class. Simply because, well, I think male Shep and to a lesser extent femme Shep looks just magnifique the way they are. The backstory can get a bit, but the physical appearance itself is just really great. And frankly speaking, there really is nothing else that I love more than playing Mass Effect. Well, except for Dragon Age, yeah.
Please log in to access your profile.
Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2. Not so hard on Inquisition, and definitely never gonna touch Vilgard. I don't think I need to say why, yeah.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history. Confirm psychological. Confirm military specialization.
Soldier, Adept, or Sentinel? I know this Sentinel gives me the best of both worlds in terms of bionics and tech, but Soldier gives me great range in weapon usage, and Adept is just... well, let's be honest, it's just fun to just throw people around with a bunch of bionic powers. Yeah, well, let's
Confirm
go with
facial
best of both
identification.
worlds. And like I say, Femme Shep and Male Shep are just... sick, magnifique. There really isn't that much in terms of needing to change the appearance. Yeah, there really isn't any need to change the appearance, though.
Profile reconstruction complete. Identification confirmed.
Yeah, let's play this as close to the original as possible. I have to say though, getting the trilogy on basically Xbox 360 was really the best thing that could have happened. What's this? It's not a hackable M29 Grizzly. Okay, I guess. Wait, did I download stuff or what? Where's the Cut Vola Scientist outfit? Wait, did I download some of this stuff or what? Oh no, this is... oh wait, no, yes. Oh no, this might be... oh no, wait, this is from the community patch. This is something I did. Change the name of a certain alien creature to prevent spoilers of certain creatures' true origins is written. Okay, I have no idea what the hell I did with this. I totally forgot what the hell I downloaded in this in terms of the mods. It's been a while since I last played this. Allows you to backtrack through Pharaohs to complete Pharaoh's data recovery after completion of the main mission. What the hell did I do? Okay, you know what? I have no idea what the hell I just did. Confirm choices and make stuff. It'll be changed. Settings from the pause screen. Okay, let's go.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
Yeah, when I first booted up this game and played it, it was definitely... Oh, how should I say this? It was definitely an experience. Much like how when you first booted up Origins from Dragon Age and you played the game and then you get to that massive battle. I mean, really, the early 2000s was BioWare at its peak, though.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
And the best decision I made is playing this while wearing
connected.
headphones.
Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay
Yeah, most
is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Most probably should have lowered down the voice. A bit loud. Also, most probably should have waited for him to finish talking.
Board
Baboosh!
is green. Approach run has begun.
Yeah, definitely should have lowered down the sound and the volume of the music a bit.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
Yeah, here's the thing, I kind of used to like Joker, but now the more I listen to his voice, the more I want to punch him. Is that wrong? I don't think so. Also, most probably I should have been, you know, keeping my voice silent while I'm playing through this and listening to the voice, but let's be honest, yeah, I played this a lot. Yeah, I played this like a lot to death. I got like at least a couple of dozen times worth of completion for all 3 games. Yeah, I just like the game. What should I do? Should I try and get some...
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Yeah, I want to be a bit more sarcastic and then just, you know, hit things up. But, well, you know, I don't want to be a dick.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
The Captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
It's great to be back on the Normandy.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
So cool.
They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
I have to say the voice acting and just the look in general, especially with the remaster being done the way it is, right? It's good.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Yeah, I have to say, everything, even the base original, right, was just absolutely magnifique. I don't think I've seen anything else that's as good as, you know, Dragon Age and, well, Mass Effect. Problems and issues be damned, man. The base itself was already damn good.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm too invested in this entire whole thing already.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
And I'm not sure whether if it's the game that's having this grainy feel, right? But God, I love this. Every last one of this really makes it feel like I'm playing this back during my, like, teens.
There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't... What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Leroy Jenkins! I don't know why I suddenly thought of that again when I saw the name Corporal Jenkins, but let's be honest here, Med's dead. Med's toast.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
You know, something has always bothered me. Or rather, something now that's bothering me that I never really picked up on when I'm originally playing the game. Jenkins is doing a lot of backstory exposition though, as if we didn't know what we picked for our backstory. Yeah, it's kind of annoying actually. No, I really can't wait for him to die.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
I have to say though, if I had a bag of Doritos or Lay's chip, right, along with some iced lemon tea, this would really be just like back during my teens when I played this. God damn, this is giving me the nostalgic feel. Yes, I haven't played this for like a couple of years now. Well, mostly just like a year or two. Been a bit too busy to be able to play.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
But yeah, I just love everything about Mass Effect.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Yeah, this is so cool.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
You know, now I really wish, right, when humans finally land on Mars, right, we actually find something from a long-forgotten alien civilization, right, that will help jump our technology forward into the future a couple of hundred years. And then, some bunch of big bads will show up, and then we will finally be able to destroy them, just like we did. Alright, just like how Mass Effect showed it. I mean, it would both be scary and absolutely cool. Of course, granted, we wouldn't be there since it would be a couple of hundred years before any of this happens, but still, think about the possibilities. Okay, maybe I'm getting a bit too hyper with this.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden...
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
That's so cool.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Cool. Very cool.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
Yes, still so cool.
We are approaching drop point 2.
The atmosphere, the sounds, the story. God, everything is so cool. I will say this though. Why I like Mass Effect like a shit ton.
Hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
I just really can't stand the whole super duper ultra like wank fest for humanity. I understand it's from the point of like Shepard, so like, you know, a human. So basically you would have some like human superiority, but the kind of wank fest that they have for it, right? It's just like so hard to be able to take seriously. Oh, interesting, interesting. New UIs, cool. Yeah, cool. Like I said, I just really don't like the kind of wank fest that they had. It just made the whole thing kind of a bit, you know, hit or miss. Oh, I can only toggle the helmet for myself. Man, that's so not cool. So not cool. Yeah. Okay, we'll give you first aid. And we'll do throw. Why not? Oh, I can actually toggle the helmets. That's cool. So it's combat arm. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, I'm fine with this. So cool though. Really do feel like I'm back.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
God damn it, this is so cool. And with the mods, this looks even better. God damn. I mean, not like I slap a lot of mods on this, just some to improve the graphical kind of like fidelity for this, but still. I'll take off. How do I melee again? Oh, can I even melee? I'm pretty sure you could.
Damn.
Ah! Yes. Yes, you can melee. What can I use for weapons? Oh! Okay, seems like now everybody is equipped with the standard gear. And it seems like everybody can use everything without having to upgrade. Wait, let me see. Yeah, bionics and electional weapon training. Oh, okay. So the new one makes it so that you are actually able to... Okay, interesting. So now you don't need to separately upgrade the weapons. That's nice to know. Makes it a lot more flexible how you want to play this game. Okay, I like. Makes sense from a story standpoint as well, actually, if you think about it. Okay. I'm down with this. I'm cool. This is cool. I salute you, Leroy Jenkins. You're toast, man. Still funny. Why are you shooting? Okay. No, why did I throw a grenade? Wait, so X throws grenade and not select? Wait, so X is throw grenade now. What? Wait, let me see. Wait, no, keybind. Okay, great to know that it's keybinding inside is based on the keys and not actually a controller. God damn it! Okay, so now I can't throw X. God damn.
Ripped right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay. You know what? I can still work with this. Weapons. Now give the. God damn, my controller's a bit too trigger happy. Yeah, I mean, controller's a bit too trigger happy. Ah! No! Hey! Cover!
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up
Why
with
is
you
Madden Shaw? What the hell, man? God damn, they really changed the goddamn controls for this? Oh, come on! Okay, we'll do this. Put one switch through. But seriously, damn! Great, just great. I wasted 2 items. Really not happy about this. Okay, really not happy about this. Really not happy about this at all. Okay, let's go. So wait, how do I, like, hot swap weapons now? Do I need to do it through this instead? Why am I still stuck to— oh god damn it, the cover system is still shit. Yeah, the cover system is still bad, like really bad. Okay, so that's one of the original thing that they haven't improved on. Still sucks. Really awkward cover though. Funny. But cool! Ashley's coming up. Wherever she is, I know it. She's up. Yeah, okay, she's here. Run, run, run!
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
How does she even know I'm a commander anyway?
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Now that I think about it, most probably the veil, that barrier that divides, or whatever it is, most probably became the idea for Dragon Age Origins, the veil. It's a personal theory of mine. I mean, technically Mass Effect and Dragon Age does have quite a bit of commingling in terms of some Easter eggs here and there, so I wouldn't really be surprised if that's where the whole thing came from. I mean, it's most probably not. But it's a conspiracy theory that I'm willing to bet some money on. Like 1 cent.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out.
Okay, so now I'm actually in a big dilemma. See, I actually am one of those people who really like Ashley. And so she was like basically the first romance option I chose for my Shepard. But then there's also Liara and also my personal favorite out of all of the girls. Miranda Lawson. And if I'm gonna continue playing through this using the same save, I gotta have to think through. Do I pick Ashley? Or do I go with Liara first? So that later on, If I ever feel like it, I can reconnect and fall in love again with either Liara or Miranda. Or Ashley, basically. You know, it's so hard to be a space Lothario. You can't really just, you know, get your own harem and then get like all 3 girls. Or more than 3 girls, but you know. Man, if this was made in Japan, they would have made this like into the full-on harem route. And I would have been so down with that. Okay, your basic tutorials. Wait, no. Okay, I mean, wait, no. This is still jank as all hell, man. Still bloody jank. Still so jank. Still so goddamn jank. Run. No, can you get down to cover it? Still so goddamn jank, man. Can't see anything. I can't see anything. Ah, no. Okay, why are you guys shooting like you're blind? Seriously, why is the AI so bad at this? This is why I never play on higher difficulties. I can't trust the AI at all. Like, the computer's really terrible at controlling the NPCs, man. Ah, no. So where are you guys? Please come to me. Please come to me. Again? NPC's kind of really bloody jank. Why so jank? I have no idea. I thought they fixed that, but apparently not. Okay. I can still work with this. At least I'm playing on the lower difficulty, so I have absolutely no fear whatsoever of any of them. Zero fear, I tell you.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Hey, seems like one of the things they didn't really work on was the gameplay.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Cause goddamn it, this thing's like still jank as all hell. You would think that would be one of the things they improved, considering how bad the original was.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Made them into a husk? Where the hell are you? No, bro, why is it so hard to pathfind to me? Come on! I'm over here! I'm over here! You can do this! You can do this! This is not scary at all! This used to be scary! They used to have better AIs! I swear, they used to have better AIs! I swear, they used to have better AIs! I swear they used to have better AIs. They rushed me and swamped me. Like, what the hell, man? The first one can't even pathfind for shit. Man, they did not fix the jank of the game. How many decades have they had to fix this thing, man? God damn. Or am I just having a Mandela effect and think, oh no, the AI was actually a lot better? Because I could have sworn those Geths knew, alright, those halves knew how to pathfind. And when I played the original, the goddamn Geth didn't get stuck behind a goddamn rock and didn't fire at me. That at least took a lot more into the game rather than the original opening levels. So okay, I have no idea whether if it's just me or I'm tripping up, but still, god damn it. The jink! The jink!
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
What is this? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh. Huh? Wait, what? No! They changed the minigame! They changed the minigame! The actually functional good minigame they changed to this! What the hell? What is this? What the hell, man?
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Also, yes, thank the Maker. But then again, you could also thank the Shepherd.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
I mean, they really played this with the Easter eggs in this.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. One second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Okay, let's go. This is
well.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my
Noise.
God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
No, it's not.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
Yes, I can.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
And for the day, I can spot and kick
Williams,
people down
take us to the
window.
spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Wait, not down the window, out of the window. Which will come soon. Will come soon. I will spot and kick them right in the hell. Nice. I love playing Night Shepherd because you get to get a lot more good stuff, but still. Dick Shepherd is also very fun. Especially when you become a maniac.
Saren.
Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Nice! Very nice! Why is the cover so bad, man? Screw this, the cover system's so bad. Oh no, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Bro. Wow, that's surprisingly little damage. No, why are you shooting me? Why are you shooting me? Hey! Forgot how bad the combat for this game was. I'm now really being reminded of how bad the combat was. Stop following me! That's the Geth. Ah, there you go. Why are you oh, wait, right, you're shooting. Give me a minute. Nope, yeah, I can't hit him. It's just spin off. Nope, yeah, I can't hit him. Again, sniper's not very good as a weapon. Also, man, the combat is really bloody jinxy. It was never that great even in the original, but god damn, man, this thing is even worse now. I do not know how you can manage to do that, but apparently when there's a way to make this game, the combat even worse.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Nicest shakedown ever. That's why being good
Who's your
shit is so
contact
good.
at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Electronics, skills, electronics. It's not gonna have electronics. Oh, I don't. Oh, that sucks. Well, that sucks. Wait, I can unlock electronic. I can unlock electronics. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I can unlock electronics. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, unlock electronics. Okay, okay, okay. That's done. That's done. You know, let's do this. As for this, combat armor, assault training, and short while. Yeah, the minigame got replaced with one that wasn't really that fun. Not like it was that fun in the original, but this is even worse. This is even worse. It should be a good enough opportunity to play through this entire game through this, but god damn it. When I have the opportunity to get a capture card, I will finally get this down. Hook it up to the original Xbox 360 and play the original one, cause god damn it, this thing's so bad. So bad. The original had jank, but it was less janky than this. So much less janky than this.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Just let me get some stuff first. He's dead. He ain't going anywhere.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck
They
off
say
for that nap,
laziness
you'd probably
never
be dead
pay
just like all
off.
the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Really, though? They say laziness never save anybody. Well, guess what? This shows you laziness does save somebody. And speaking of laziness, right? There was this short story I read a long time ago where they say early birds guess the worm correct. Well, the early birds end up getting killed by the goddamn birds or whatever it is. Well, this proves being lazy
contact here on the
saves
docks
lives.
for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing for the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch! We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
You know, I have to say, everybody gave standout performances, like, in this, in their voice and dialogue. They really
Is there anything
sell
else you
this.
can tell me about the beacon?
Yeah,
They
beyond
brought it
just
here
the
this morning.
action, the looks,
Loaded
and
it up
the
onto the train and
animation,
shipped
all
it to
that,
the
right?
other platform.
The voice acting
Hard to
really
believe
does
that was
sell
only a
this
few
quite
hours
a
ago.
bit.
Feels like a whole other life.
Really makes you appreciate what the old BioWare could do, and did do. Again, I'm still harp up over the death of BioWare.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
Never gonna get over it.
I've
Never
never
will
seen
get over
anything
it.
like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Oh, more enemies, more enemies. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Still jank as hell though, the combat. I cannot get over the fact that it's still so janky. Even after all this years, man. Yeah, I know. Ah! Okay! Now shut up now. Why is it? Oh my god, seriously. God damn it, god damn it, god. No, stop attaching yourself to everything. Oh, why are you out here? I'm telling you to hide behind cover, brother. Yes. Okay, that did absolutely nothing, and my aim is still shit. Great to know. Ah, no. Hey, God damn it. Can you just stop blindly shooting? You guys are never gonna hit anything. You know what? Change weapon, change weapon, change weapon. Yeah, is there any more? Is there any more? Yes, there is. I can just make them out. Look. Oh my god, seriously. Kill any of them. Let me see. Yep, okay, I can. Done. Is there any more? Yes, there is. Okay. Hot shot, though. Okay, and that's one more down. So am I not getting any credits? Wait, let me see. Am I getting any credits? Sorry. I need to check my inventory for that. My inventory needs to be checked to see whether I have any or not. Okay, then we're gonna go to Ashley. Okay. And then we'll go to Caden. Caden's gonna die later, but, you know, I'm pretty sure everybody already knew that was gonna happen. Okay. And then, let's see. Okay. The new UI, though, I have to say, I don't know, I just really don't like it as much. Yeah, I really don't like the new... Yeah, I really don't like the new one that much. It just doesn't feel right. This is kind of bad. Omni 2... Huh. That's a D2. Bonus. Can I give somebody else? Oh, no, I can't. Well, no, I can, but... Do I? I want Kaden to have this. You know what? I need the shoe more. So... I'll take this as well, thank you. Human armor, okay. Yeah, it doesn't look as good, but let's be honest, you're definitely way more powerful. Yeah, the game, now that I'm playing it right, has a lot of jank. Jank especially that wasn't
Accept the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence.
And especially they end up killing I would okay, not okay. That's too strong a word, but it definitely ended up really ruining the game for me. The original had jank, like I say, but it was still acceptable level. Now they actually changed it so much, it's even worse jank than previously. Even worse jank previously. I don't know how you could do that, but somehow EA found a way. EA found a way to make a game that was already good, but you know, janky on the side, to be even more jank. I don't know what other changes they made. Hopefully not for the worst. We'll see. UI's not that good though. Let's
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Where's the rest of the Geths? No. No. Hide. Okay, we'll switch. We'll switch. Fine. Oh my god, can you guys shoot properly already? Can you guys not? Ah! Not again! Oh god, I'm wasting grenades! Oh man, I'm really wasting grenades. Damn, I'm really wasting the grenades. Oh my god, I can't get used to the fact that it's on X. Yeah, I really can't get used to the fact that it's on X. Used to be it was on select and start. And that gave me a lot of opportunity to be able to use X for its intended purpose, which is to switch weapon. I got so used to that already. Now it's so hard to have to change. I can't get used to this. It's so weird, so hard to get used to. Now I've lost some grenades. God damn it, man. And it wasn't even used to blow shit up. I will say the one thing is, I don't remember being able to throw a grenade that far. So, I definitely applaud that, at least. Of course, I could be remembering wrong and you could actually throw a grenade that fast, but, that far, but... personally, don't remember that being the case, but I could be wrong. That I will say. What's the crate? Ah, there it is. Okay, let's take some stuff. Right, okay. Oh, I can't give her heavy armor. God damn. Guess I need to upgrade. Oh, right. Change. I need more. Yeah, this really high sensitive is very hard for me to focus. God damn it, my controller has such high fucking... Why does my controller have such high sensitivity? does my controller have such high sensitivity, man? Is this something? Wait, But seriously though, this thing is like so weird. So much easier on the old games to play. And really, again, a lot of the new stuff that they made changes, so I'm not really that big of a fan of. Since they already nailed it the first time around. So some of these changes are really not the best. Yeah, okay, so basically it's just this one minigame hub. Well, that will get boring fast. Wait, no, was that my... no. Yeah. Ah, what else? Also, this minor changes that, well, I can still deal with, but some of this is like, goddamn, the jank is worse.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
I wonder why everybody has to go and touch something that is vibrating and giving off very, very concerning glow. Are they all children? This all would have been saved had they not been touching things. Like, why do you want to keep touching stuff? I don't know what's the deal with them touching.
No, don't touch it. Too dangerous.
Now you say don't touch it. Now you say don't touch. You didn't say don't touch prior to that. Now then you say don't touch. What are you guys? Children? Now that I think about it all again, the whole plot of Mass Effect is basically people touch stuff. Hence events. Truly, Galaxy's worse.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Yeah, like I say, voice actors, voice actresses, everybody killed it. So good, so on point.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Man, this is one of the things I love about Mass Effect. They really got their A game for all the voices.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe.
The model
The
looks a
blast
bit
knocked you
weird,
cold.
though.
The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
Yeah, character models look a bit weird. I don't know, maybe it's because of the updated HD thing, but I do think it was a bit weird,
appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble.
I really feel like I'm in a B
Saren's
movie though,
dangerous,
with this grainy
and he
thing
hates
over
humans.
it. I don't know, with the grainy effect over it, it really feels like I'm in an 80s movie. I don't remember if this grain effect was there during the original game or not, but now that I can see it in like clear high def, damn, it really looks like I'm playing a B movie here, and that's so cool, man. Best sci-fi ever.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking
This
over the galaxy.
this is the Star Wars of
Most of
our
them don't know anything
generation,
about
of
it.
my generation,
But
really.
Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why.
Mass Effect.
I only know it had
Truly
something to
one
do
of the
with
best
beacon.
sci-fi space
You
opera
were there just
ever
before that beacon
created.
self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council.
Yeah, Udina,
You'll want to see
who's
us
going to
as
be
soon as we
showing
reach
up,
the
the
Citadel.
Ambassador, is
We
one
should
of
be
the
getting close.
worst, most
Head up to the bridge and
evilest,
tell Joker to bring us
scummiest
into dock.
scumbag character in this entire series. I can't wait for the day where I can punch him some more. No, worse, shoot him. Guy's a douchebag. Absolute douchebag. Okay, you know what? I'm going with Liara this time around. Maybe next time I'll choose Ashley. Like I used to. Let's go with Liara, then let's go with Miranda. But first, I think I'll end it here. Yeah. Save, then end it here. And, well, I guess that's it. Thanks for sticking around with me for this, you know, short little playthrough. I hope to be able to see you in my next one. Thank you, and bye-bye.